G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, we're going to jump in and get things started. So we've got all three leagues open, but we are going to jump into the Great League. Now, I do have some videos from this season. I'll link those. You can check those out if you want. But for now, let's have a look at the team I'm going to be running. And it is a new one for me, and that is Ninetales at the Alolan form with Charm, Ice, Weather Ball, and Psyshock. I've then got Sableye with Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and unfortunately Power Gem because it's not purified, so it doesn't have the Charge Move Return. Hopefully, I can get a purified one and get some XL candy to power it up. This is a hundo that is best buddied, so not quite what you're looking for, but I haven't got the XL candy to power one up, so when I get that, maybe we'll be running it. And then finally, we've got Umbreon with Snarl, Foul Play, and Last Resort. So a little bit of a different team, fairly strong meta picks, and we'll see what we get. So obviously, Sableye is going to act as the safe swap, and hopefully we can run into some decent matches. But with that being said, let's just jump straight in and get things started, see if we can get some positive matches on the board. So obviously, with the Alolan Ninetales, there's a few things you don't want to see. So Steel being one of them, Poison being the other. So don't really want to see any. Uh, Stunfisk is also one that we don't like, and so when it is this, I'm just going to swap straight into my Sableye here, and they're going to counter swap. So that's a little bit unfortunate because they're probably going to be running the well, actually, it might be all right to be. So theirs is a purified version. So actually, the power gem in this matchup is going to be really, really good. So let's see what they want to do. So foul play coming through, and oof, that does do quite a bit of damage. Let's see if we can get there. As it turns out, it's foul play is just as good. Probably wanted to throw the foul play first, and they're going to shield that up, which is absolutely fine. So I'm going to come back in with my um, Ninetales, and we'll see what they want to do. So expect a foul play to come through. It does. It doesn't do too much damage, and then out comes there. Oof. And this is a little bit brutal, but I'm going to shield this up and we'll see how we go. So let's hope. So we'll count out the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see if we can catch. And we are able to catch that move. So that's really good. Able to catch the rock slide, and we'll see what they have in the back. If they awful. So this is good for us. Um, Obviously, it's going to be a seed bomb coming through. I'll let the first one go, I think, and then we'll see what they want to do. So obviously, seed bomb doesn't do too much damage, and then I want to throw. I don't want to give them too much opportunity to get another one off, and they let it go. So that works out really nicely for us, and we'll see what they want to do now. So I'm just going to go straight into these moves, and I should be counting, so straight into the foul play. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to let this one go. I do think it's going to be the earthquake coming through. No, just the rock slide bait. So that's a mistake by them. They're going to have to throw another one pretty quickly, or I'm going to be able to get to my own charge move. They throw it right on time. And now let's see what I can do here. So am I going to be able to? Yeah, so I'm just going to be able to fully farm down before they're able to get to 2 charge moves. And Charm is just such an oppressive move. It really is a bit broken, but able to get a win on the board. And I think being able to catch that rock slide works quite nicely for me. It did waste a bit of their energy, so they couldn't throw the earthquake, which would have obviously been the better move for them in that instance. So with that, I'm just curious whether what's the better move, and I do think that I was thinking I wanted to use not return. I wanted to use power gem instead of the foul play. because of the dark typing, but because it's also ghost typing, they both do neutral damage. So 100% should have been oof, and exactly same matchup again. So let's see what they want to go to. Um, okay, so we've got. We'll see what they want to do here. So expecting. Question is, will I get a shield? No shield there, which works out fine for me. This being a shadow is going to do a little bit more damage, but I do expect, yeah, so Crunch comes through and it does do a chunk of damage, so that's really brutal. I think I'll probably shield up the next one, and then look to, oof, I don't want to get greedy with this thing, because it does get to far its moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am able to charge it down. So let's see what comes in now. Let's throw straight into the foul play, and we'll do a bit of chip damage here. There's 2. And then the question here is, I think what I want to do here is instead of letting them farm me all the way down, I'm just going to swap in, and we'll see what they want to do. Again, I can no shield this fine. Probably should have swapped in with the earthquake coming through, but as you can see, Umbreon's just such a tank. Let's just throw here. I'm hoping that they throw up a shield just because I'm hoping whatever they have is weak to dark type in the back, which it looks like it is. So there's one shield down. And yeah, they're just going to go. So because they came in with, well, back in with the Stunfisk, I was expecting them to have something weak to dark in the back. So able to put some damage on and get the win there. So happy days. So we'll jump into this next one, and hopefully we are able to get another positive matchup. So far, 2 Stunfisks on the lead, which is not ideal for me. Altaria on the lead, that's outstanding. So we'll see what they switch into. So this one's not ideal for me. Because I don't actually know what moves it has. This will be interesting. Aerial Ace coming through. Doesn't do too much damage, so that's fine. Is looking really squishy though. So we'll just throw the Dark Pulse. I know it's going to be Dark Pulse. Just throw the Foul Play. We know it's going to be resisted, but that's fine. And from this one, I'm going to throw up a shield as well because I do want to win switch advantage. And we'll see another Aerial Ace coming through. And then we're just going to farm it all the way down and see what they now want to do. So fully expecting the Altaria to come back out, which it does, and that's absolutely fine. And then I'm going to throw my Power Gem. They won't shield, and it does a chunk of damage. So that's really, really nice for us. Obviously, I'm going to come in with the Ninetales here, and we'll see what they want to do. So out comes there. So this, I don't need to shield up anything here. I'm just going to let this go, and this should do enough damage to be able to put it in charm range, and then I'll be able to charm down on the Altaria as well. Just this thing has just got so much bulk. So let's see, it should be a Thunderbolt coming through here. It is the Thunderbolt. Let's see how much damage it does. Yeah, so this is one chunky Pokemon. Doesn't do too much damage, but it just tanks so much, and it's going to force a shield. That's beautiful. I will let this go, and then I'll be looking to charm all of the way down. I know they've got extra energy, which is fine. Surf coming through, and it doesn't quite do enough, and I'm able to swap in, and I'm going to no shield this. It could be questionable. Let's see what it is. It is the Sky Attack, so it is going to do a little bit of damage, but that's fine. I will be able to, farm down, and they know that's a good game at this point. And Thankfully, I did have energy on my Umbreon as well, which is really nice. So happy days, able to get that win under the belt as well. And we'll see what we get in this next one. So we've had two Sunfish leads, which are bad for us, and one Altaria lead, which is really good for us. But we'll see what they want to do. So hopefully we can get oof, and coming out like that is not ideal. So there's Medicham, so I want to swap in my Umbreon. So we'll see what they want to do here. So they're just staying in, which is interesting. So here I think what I want to do is I'll shield up once and then I'll farm all the way down. It is the Psychic, so that works out really nicely for me. And then out comes their Toxapax. So I don't really have an answer for this, so this is going to have to do. Toxapax is similar in terms of Sludge Wave to Umbreon in terms of it just does no damage, but has all the bulk in the world. So let's see what they want to do. So what I probably should have done here is thrown a charge move and then swapped out, and I should be over farming a little bit, I think. I was just letting them sort of count too easily here, and just gonna keep throwing those charge moves. I'm gonna let this go completely. I wonder if they're gonna throw, well, I mean, they probably throw this. Oh no, they're throwing Brine this time, but obviously Brine doesn't do too much damage, so that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna come in with my Alolan Ninetales, and here I'm actually not going to throw the. Yeah, so I was expecting to see a shield there, and if I can get to a move before they can, that's really good for me. So happy days. I'm able to get to the second Weather Ball, and that should be. Oh, it's not quite enough. Can I take him out first? I can. So let's see what they have in the back. So this is working out really nicely for us. So what I'm going to do is come in with my Umbreon here. I should have let the countdown go a little bit more. I do imagine they're going to have to. Oh, they're not going to use their shield. Okay. Let's jump into our own Sableye now. I will let this first one go. I know I'll survive one. Um, let's see, but I won't survive two, so I need to get my second one off. So I will shield this one up. And I know that they're going to get there before me, but that's fine. And they will have to throw pretty quickly or, well, they're going to be in trouble. And then hopefully I'll be able to get to a charge move. Oh, they're going to have to throw. So that's fine. And then I'll get to a charge move with the Umbreon is the play. But let's see if I can actually do it. And don't need to. I can fast move farm it down. So absolutely spectacular there, and able to get the win on the board. So able to not take it too comfortably, but still happy with it. And we'll jump into the last game of the set and see if we can get another win and get five on. Five in this set would be real nice. So what have we got on the lead for us this time? So a nice lead, two of those games. Scrafty, absolutely amazing. So I need to keep this aligned, and I just don't know what the best play is here. So this is going to be a play rough. So good shield there. 1, 2, 3, So we'll see if they want to do the same. And this is where return would be much, much better. And so now I just have to let this go. And this is real bad. So play rough coming through, and it is going to be enough to KO. And let's hope that they don't have something that's counters this hard in the back, or that's bad. So they've got their own Charmer here. So yeah, they're double fairy in the back. So yeah, that's a sort of a fairly standard sort of move. And I don't think there's anything I can do here. Yeah, so there's nothing I can do there. Double fairy in the back's brutal for me. Really unfortunate. Probably needed to double shield that just to maintain switch. But even if I had switch, I wasn't going to be beating that Charmer in the back. So I thought that was, there we go. That's 5. So able to go 4 and 1, which is absolutely fine. And a Phantom as the reward. So that's all right. I will bury that thing before throwing. Missed the excellent throw, but that's okay. And then we'll see how we go. So able to catch it, get a few extra candy there. If this animation would be a little bit quicker would be nice. And that's it for that set. So hopefully that was useful for someone. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try a different team. Obviously I'd like to try this with Return Sableye, but I need to get those XL candies. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.